Melissa Peterman. That masked singer right there is our next guest.
Okay, please welcome the incredible
The Ladybug.
Teri Hatcher.
Terry, before we get started to dive in, we'd like you to try our two cocktails today. We had a little face-off, access tailgate.
Okay.
Which one? Autumn Sangria or Cosmo Catch? And then, Terry, there's no winner or loser. It's whatever you're feeling.
But you love this one. You might be the winner. This one might be the winner.
That seemed a little bitter, I'm going to be honest.
A little bitter, okay.
Yeah.
Although I'm not a big sweet cocktail girl.
Yes.
So if this is too sweet.
No, this is autumn sangria. As I like,
This is
it's a little different than what I usually have morning sangria. So it's a.
Oh,
Is that it?
I like that.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's a good one. It goes with your outfit. I get it.
Also not too sweet. You can definitely taste the autumn in it. I think it would go with a lot of things. I like that.
That would go with your ladybug costume. How
would.
great was that?
Oh, it
and
was-
shooting it in France?
Yeah, in Paris, no less. The whole thing was just a crazy, it wasn't a competition, it was like a one-off. You know, you just go and then the judges just guess who the celebrity is. It's not like you're competing, which is one of the reasons that I did it. But I'm telling you, they pulled out all the stops. They were so great to me. I got off the plane, I went to record the song with these two great old Frenchmen who recorded Frank Sinatra. And like, I mean, the history in their studio was just the people on the walls was crazy. The wardrobe people, I mean, those boots, those are Swarovski crystals.
You need to bring those back to the States.
it was insane. But in terms of actually shooting it, we had like half a day of production time with the dancers and maybe 2 takes of the thing.
Really?
I mean, it was.
You sounded
you were money.
incredible.
Oh, thank you.
Like, for
thank
real, you have a gorgeous voice.
Thank you. It's, you know, I work on it, but thank you.
The Voice, are we going to see it in the Addams Family? The musical, what can you tell us?
We are.
Morticia.
It's a very short run, but I'm in rehearsals for the Addams Family at the
Look
Civic
at
Center
you.
in Thousand Oaks, and that's going to run October 14th, the week from Friday. We open for 9 shows. So if you're in the area, you should come see it. It's such a great show. The cast is amazing, from Broadway, from local people. It's so funny and it's just great. It's exactly what you need to go see right now.
It's the
And I play
perfect time of year.
Morticia. If you ever get the opportunity to play Morticia, you have to say yes. It's the law.
Terry, I'm more of
The
a
law.
lurch. Let's, I don't know if that's
Can
even
I
the
tell
right-
you, Lurch in this show gets the best laughs. He's so amazing. He's everyone's amazing.
Your Hallmark movie coming out.
Yes.
I think we love the premise of this.
I love it.
Midlove Crisis. What's going
Who
on?
hasn't
about
had
it.
that?
Yeah.
Well, it's a woman with a lot of things coming in on her at one time. She's about to turn 50. She's been divorced for a couple of years from her husband, who she was married to her entire life, and kind of gave up her career for. So life has not turned out the way she thought it was. And that was one of the things I keyed into that I think a lot of women relate to, a lot of people relate to when they get to be 50 and over 50. You sort of evaluate your life and you think, this might not be where I predicted it was all going to end up, and what am I going to do about it? And am I going to have a good attitude, or am I going to drown in this? You know, and so that's her struggle. Her daughter, who is a young adult, is also about to propose to her girlfriend. And so there is just, and then the capper is her high school love
Sweetheart
of her life, who
comes
she
back.
hasn't seen in 3 decades, comes back.
I
And
love when
it
that
just
happens.
all
I do love
crashes
that
in.
this happens. So you've got 2 guys vying for your attention
Yes.
in the movie.
Yeah.
I need to ask this, Terry. What about real life? I mean, have you ever had 2 guys vying for your love at one time?
I don't
That's
think
a Wednesday for Terry.
I know.
yeah.
What happened is that when you
wish.
walked in
No,
here?
yeah, no. Certainly not lately, because I really just don't even date. But when I was younger, I think I was that person who would go on the first date and then would leave the first date going, how does Terry Smith sound? Like, I would already be
Put the
going.
name.
Yeah, I mean, I was just, I don't know. I was a relationship girl from the start, and probably to, a fault. Like, that's not a great quality. You should not project your whole thing on somebody. You should let it evolve naturally. But I was more wrapped up. So I was always kind of like a dater. So,
And now
no,
you
I never
don't
did
want to
that.
date. So now you're just sort of
Well,
career
it's not
and
that
you're
I don't want to. It's just not my priority. I did get myself off of all of the dating apps that I tried.
How was that? Take me inside.
Depressing.
I think I
is
would
the
be
overall. I think the overall overall one adjective that I would pick is depressing.
I would feel like it would be a constant job interview. Like you have to go on 100 of them to find the one that's like the great fit, you know?
And I don't even think there's 100 people that would be qualified to go out. Like, I would do that work if I could find 100 people, but I didn't.
Would you like me to predate them for you?
Sure, that's
sounds like,
do you know, people make a lot of money in that job. It's called a matchmaker.
I'm always hustling. I would love to do that for you. I would do that in a heartbeat, yes.
Anyways, James and I had a great time. The whole cast was great. We shot it up in Canada. I really do feel like Hallmark was willing to give a lovely rom-com an amount of gravitas that it deserved, because I really do think it's a common question to be figuring out what is the purpose and what is the direction you want for those, you know, last third of your life.
Where you are and what,
And we turned 50. We could, let's
52,
say it. Yeah. And I think that that's a time where it's a whole new chapter. A lot of people are writing what happens next. What's the next chapter in our life?
The back nine, I call it. I think it's exciting.
Right.
Yeah.
I like that golf term.
Do people still want to talk Desperate Housewives? What role of yours do they still want? I go back to Seinfeld.
For sure.
They're real and they're
spectacular. Only now in my little Morticia outfit, I'm saying spooktacular. They're real and spooktacular.
That's a T-shirt. That's a T-shirt right there.
And I do joke that real spectacular thing is going on my tombstone.
It has to.
You know, it's
that should be your dating profile.
Honey, I tried everything. None of it worked. None of it worked.
Congrats on everything. Let's go see her in this in the Adams Family. I can't wait.
Totally get you guys tickets.
And meanwhile, Midlove Crisis, guys. I'm going to be watching premieres this